Hey, you're watching gamermarcyt YouTube channel.
Hello, and let's have a look through Football Manager 2021. As you go into, obviously you can change your character, what your character looks like. You can also upgrade and put your character's face inside the game, which is a nice little feature as well. So at the moment it looks quite nice and fresh. The background looks really good. You can see the graphics is a little bit better compared to the last two series of Football Manager. Can it compete against a FIFA Manager in terms of actual gameplay, in terms of the graphics of the actual players? That's what we're going to have a look at today. At the moment, the graphics here is pretty good. You can obviously change your style of your hair, and obviously your appearance of your manager and what you want him to look like. Obviously, you want him to look like yourself. So obviously you've got lots of options there of what he can wear, colour what he wears, lots of different things, eye colour, hair colour, all different things, your normal sort of thing that you could do on a Football Manager as well. So obviously changing the skin tone can be done, so that's done there, and obviously what you're wearing, what colour clothes you're wearing as well can also be adjusted as well. So that's again nice standard feature that Football Manager have got. Same as FIFA Manager as well, FIFA Manager 14 and also FIFA Manager 2020 mod, which is obviously on my channel. You can check that out as well. But at the moment, FIFA Manager, first impressions, it looks pretty good. You can see the graphics is a lot better, a lot sharper. Hopefully that is mirrored throughout the whole game as well. And the added features that they've put in, hopefully they're pretty good as well. So just going through the clothes, so you can wear sort of tracksuit bottoms as a coach, or obviously trousers and a jacket, coat and a tie. So you've got lots of different options what you could wear as well. Straight up coat, looks quite smart. So lots of options. There you go, without just a shirt there, that looks quite smart. But I think I'm gonna go for, you've got to be a proper coach in you. That's a proper coach, proper manager coach. So yeah, here we are on the main screen. So there's the main screen, nice and fresh. This is just a demo. Obviously if you want to buy the game now, you can buy it on Steam. It's now available. So as we're going through the game at the moment, picking our team, obviously Arsenal haven't got their badge. None of the Premiership have got their badge. That's what ruins it for me a little bit. It looks a bit silly, unrealistic. And I've noticed also the players haven't got their real pictures as well. That's mainly all the top teams haven't really got their pictures for their players, so that's a bit of a shame, especially for the English league. But all the other information is there as well. All the detail was there, so that's really good. Good to see in terms of the stadium names, where they are, their reputation, national. There's Leicester, quite surprised it's national. You got Chelsea there as well. But again, the badge is not correct. So if we have a look at the international side of things, just double check. We'll go on the first random one. So they're at the top there, and you can move along and have a look as well. And then you've obviously got Argentina, Austria, and then all the other teams down below as well. So that's a nice variety there. And then obviously you got the Championship. Now we've got all the badges in, and we've got some of the players as well. They'll have their profiles as well. Only some. I'm not too sure why they haven't gone for all of them, but they've only got some at the moment. It's got Ackland Stanley there. Division 1, Division 2. I'm going to go right at the bottom. So we're going to go to this Benarum South. So you've got all the shot in there as well. So we're going to go right to the bottom. I'm not going to pick Dagenham and Redbridge. Not going to pick them. we're going to go for Braintree. We're going to be Braintree. It's going to be very difficult to try and get them out of the south, but it'll be fun to do. So we're going to go for Braintree, and I like their kit as well. It's pretty decent. So we're going to go for Braintree, and I like a bit of orange. So we're going to try Braintree during this demo to see what it's all about. Obviously got limited funds, completely broke side, but let's see what we can do with them on this demo. So all I'm going to show you on this demo is just to show you the actual gameplay, obviously the opening scenes and just the gameplay, and that's it. And we're going to see if it's changed, if the game engine has changed. So that's the most important thing as well. I'm currently a UEFA A licensed coach, so we're going to try and be as realistic as possible, which I quite like this feature about Football Manager. So I'm going to go UEFA A. You've got other options there. You've got Continental. There's the difference between having a Continental, C, B and A. It lifts up your levels quite a lot, but we're going to go realistic. I'm a UEFA A licensed coach, so we'll put that one in there. And obviously on the other side as well, you've got your playing ability, the highest level you've played at. That also can affect how you coach and how tactical you are as well. So we'll go over, so not Sunday League, semi-professional regional area, so we'll go on to that. Yep, we've got that done, and then obviously that changes your bars as well, where you can be as well. So we will move. You've got a little slider thing where you can move it up and down at the top here, so you can go one way, or you can go all the way the other way as well. But obviously for me, I think it's best to be balanced as possible, and during the game you can pick up like little XPs, and you can do courses. You can obviously ask the club if they can put you on a course to go on to, which is pretty good. Again, it adds a bit of realism to it as well. So yeah, and obviously you can play around with these as well. You can change different parts of your stats. So we've got 5 remaining. But obviously I'm going to try and keep it as even as possible. The goalkeeper area is a bit wayward. So that's something that we can work on. Again, you've got a slider there, you can change things. So we're going to move on. This is done. We're going to leave this as balanced as possible. And so we're going to move on to the next screen. So the next screen we're going to move on to. And here we are. So this is the opening. Again, the graphics in the background looks good. Very different, very different to last time. So we're at the Braintree. There's the information about Braintree Town. Excellent, good stuff. We're going to move forward now with this. So obviously it goes into the history of the club. Give you information about the club, what they've done and what they've achieved, and what they haven't achieved. And where they want to be. So there's the cups that they've won down below as well. So 3 cups. So not a lot, but got something to work with here. And obviously you've got their stadium as well, how big that is as well. Which is a good indication, 4,000. A bit of information about the club. And this is good, this gives you a history about the club, so you know what to expect as well when you're going into the game. So we'll move on. And this is probably my best lineup. 4-4-2 of the current team. We've got a player there on loan, so we're going to look at his stats as well in a sec. Just reading the top bit there. So again, we'll click him, loan player, and obviously the stats are 0 to 20, obviously 20 being high and 0 being not so good. So that's the levels of the players, completely different to FIFA Manager, where obviously you get talent and you get levels between 0 to 100, which is simple for most people. So yeah, that's that. And obviously you've got prospect players, the best player. So we've got this O'Keefe, defender, centre back, left back. So we'll try and hold on to him. And he's quite young as well, fairly young. And he looks like a decent player as well. So that's Alfie Payne, young player. So it looks like a young team. So we're try and get some experienced players into that. And then this is obviously the expectations, what they want going forward. This is new. This is nice compared to 2000 Football Manager 2019. Been playing FIFA Manager 2020, the mod. So this is a different aspect here. So So again, looks interesting. I like that. They're giving you a sort of timeline where they want to be. And obviously, we're going to try and change that. Let's go all the way down. So basically, this club wants to stay in this league. In a nutshell, we've got high ambitions. We're going to get them out. That's going to be the plan anyway. And obviously, you can do your little things that at the start of the season. Of course, you want to get all those done. You want all those ticked and ready to go. I will play against, the first match will be against the second string squad. And then once you go through that, obviously, you then go through the main. This is the main Football Manager menu. Can get confusing at times, especially with training. The training one was very difficult there. In the last couple of ones, they've made it quite complicated, quite a long process, and you have to really try and get that right. It's quite difficult on FIFA Manager as well, but actually once you get the hang of it, you get it done. But I think hopefully they've made it a little bit better this time round. As you can see, you've got the players there who've been bought and sold, no profile picture of the player or the badge. So Carl Havertz hasn't got a photo there, and obviously the club badge. Just double check on everyone else. Let's have a look at the other players. Pick up random and go through. So yeah, no player profile there. Not there either. So yeah, just those sort of small things which put you off a little bit of a Football Manager. But if it's all about information, and this game has all of the information. So just missing that little element of touch. But it is what it is. But let's see if the game is a little bit better. Obviously, they're just giving you information. We're going to quickly sort out the tactics before we go into the first game. Can't go and lose now, can we, against a second string team? So I'm going to start off nice and defensive. And they're a new team. I want to build quite solid foundations. So we're going to go real defensive and try and hit teams on the counter attack. That is going to be the style. So yeah, we're going to try and do that. And that's a nice little graphic there. It shows you what you're trying to look for. And we're going to be a direct counter-attacking team, which I think it will be a good fit for this team. Obviously, we're going to be just a standard sort of team. So there you go. There's the graphics. There's what it looks like. And we're going to be happy with that. We're going to try and go for 4-3-3, but a defensive 4-3-3. We're going to have one up top, basically 5 midfielders, and you can move them around, which is nice as well, like a little Christmas tree, nice and solid. Defensive midfielder, 2 centre mids, a left and a right sided, and then 1 up front, and a strong back 4. And obviously we want to be nice and counter-attacking, and we want to be direct as well. So that's the plan. And then this is quite nice, more tactical information. How direct do you want to be? How much do you want to be a time-wasting type of team? That can be adjusted in the game as well, especially if you're playing against a difficult team and you're up by 1. You want to obviously hold out the game as well. We don't want to shoot on sight because the ability of these players won't be great. Obviously the opposition won't be great, but I don't think the shooting will be great as well. So we are going to look to get the ball wide and into the box and to run at the players as well. So yeah, that's going to be the plan. Get the ball out wide, or we can play for the centre. But I'm going to try and go for the overlaps and then try and whip the balls in, which I think will be a better option. Obviously try and play through the middle with the 3 in there, but then obviously try and get the ball out wide as much as possible as well. So that is going to be the main tact, and try and get the balls into that forward, the lone forward, to hopefully react onto it. So move on to the second part now. So we're going to be counter-attacking. We'll try and roll it out, look after the ball as well, not give it away too much. And when we lose the ball, drop back in. I think that's going to be the best bet for us. And then our line of defence. So we're going to try and defend from the front, but we're going to be dropping really, really deep. So our forward's going to come as deep as we can go. That's the deepest we can, and that's the deepest we can drop. This can be pushed up further, but that looks not a good shape. Or we can stretch the pitch. There's too many gaps, too high up to defend. We'll defend within our own half, which will be difficult to break down. Hopefully, having numbers behind the box. Nice small squad, which is useful, which is good. So we've got a small squad. We're obviously going to try and sort out the goalkeepers and also sort out my first 11. Obviously I don't know the team that well, but we're going to try and sort out the first 11 and then put the subs in as we go by. Again, hopefully the actual game itself, the graphics of the game, the football engine of the game is better and has been improved, because that's been a lack of that's been the bit of a problem for me trying to play Football Manager. I find it a little bit. Obviously, I played it when the first game came out, when it was a Championship Manager, then turned into Football Manager. So for me, that area has to be improved, I think, if they want to try and get a bigger audience. They've got a big audience already, but if they want to really cement themselves, so they have to sort out the game engine. But all this is familiar, all looks great, looks cleaner, looks slicker. Looks like you've got more information there on the right hand side. So I'm now just putting the players into their positions and trying to get going. Just moving these players around, trying to trying to work out who's who and who's playing where. So I'm just going to put these players in quickly. Just put these players in by holding right click. Should all start coming easy. We've only got one forward, so it's not going to be difficult there. Just see now where these players play. So this nice sort of feature about this game as well. We've got obviously the lower leagues. You've got player profiles and most of the players, which is decent as well, which is quite good. Some of the players are missing, and some of the players are not missing. So we've got Lewis there, Lewis Farrell. It's a small squad at the moment. And we've got a little reserve side. Just putting these players in their positions as quickly as I can. There's the stats there as well. Playing position right only. So he's a centre mid, can play at the back, can play right back. All rounder. Right footed. Okay, don't know none of these players. This is the fun of it. Let's move him there. Move him there. We'll put him in there and then we'll whack all these on the sub bench. There we are. He's right only. And then that's what we look like at the moment. I might change a few around there. But he's right footed. He looks like he could be more of a defensive midfielder. We'll stick him in there. So as the season gets on, I will try and learn the roles of the player and what they like as well. And here you can see a deep playing midfielder for the defensive midfielder. I just want a solid, nice defensive midfielder to break up the play. And he's got 2 stars for that. And we've got a box-to-box player. That's what I want him to be there, which is quite nice. And yep, Alfie Payne. Just checking what foot they are. He's right-footed. Got a lot of right footers in this team. He's right only. And my left winger, he's right-footed. Hopefully he can come in and cut in. And then we've got our forward, a really main forward really. Something that we have to try and invest in. So that is done for now. Let's quickly try and move forward. So we've got to go through, obviously talk to the players, see what the difference that is, and then obviously from previous games and talk to the media as well, and then we'll go straight into the game and we'll see what the game looks like and the features and what they've done to it, what they've added to it, see if it's improved, see if it's got any better. As we're going through this right now, there's a little information on the right hand side so you can check about the team. All good, all good. So this is the meeting with the players. Let's proceed. We won't skip that. We'll want to see what that's like, see what added features they've added onto it. All nice graphics at the top, so all the players are up at the top. Tells you their mood, what they're up to. So obviously you've got to start off being positive, you can't walk in there negative. So we're going to go positive, and then that opens up another box. See the players have changed their mood slightly. You just got to make sure you pick a suitable one for what you think. So I need to convince them. I'll go for that one. So now we've got gestures. Kick the chair. Wow. First impressions are everything. Kick a chair. So there you got at the top there. So all their players. I want to kick a chair. Fancy kicking the chair just to see what happens. Gestures, that's nice. Oh, let's kick a chair, come on. And you've got all the other ones, point a finger. We'll kick a chair, just for a laugh. And then you've got obviously more gestures. And more things you can obviously say as well, which is better. This will take you probably about 5 minutes to do. It's always at the start of the season, or can come through during the halfway of the season if you're having issues, having problems in terms of results and trying to get the best out of your team. And if the mood and the morale was low, you'll probably come back to here and obviously try and chat with them, try and sort things out like you would in any other team. So yeah, this is one of the other features. It's pretty decent. And then obviously you'll then move on to the media as well. The media is very similar setup to this. Obviously asking questions, and that is that. So we've moved on. The morale, nothing really has changed that much. Their first impressions of me, and obviously me speaking to them hasn't changed a lot. Just giving you more information about how the meeting went, how they're all feeling. So yeah, that's a little bit better than before. So the next one will be now the media. And then once we've finished with the media, we'll then have our match against the second string side, a reserve side of Braintree. So now we're moving on to the media. Obviously, a little bit better. The background looks better. The graphics again looks better. The imagery is much better than the last one, I must admit. So they've looked into that, and it looks really, really good. Looks clean. Looks fresh. I'm liking it at the moment. Again, some of you just want to get into the action straight away, but obviously you've got to go through these. These are quite important. Got to get the media on your side as well, because the moment things will start going wrong. And then also you've got gestures again. So obviously you've got to give them a warm smile, which is probably the best thing to do when answering the questions for the first time. Got to win them over, win the media, win the fans over as well, because this goes out to the fans. So everything, and also the players will see it as well. So yeah, this is brilliant. Nice little feature by Football Manager here. This is just a demo as well. If you want to download the demo, you can go onto Steam. I'm going to put all the link. I'm going to put the link in the description, so where you can get it from Steam. So if you're keen, and it's just come out today as well. So if you want to go out and buy it, it's out now. You can go buy it now on Steam, on your PC. I believe it's on devices as well. So if you've got handheld devices out there as well. So yeah, so it's out at the moment. But again, if you're not keen, you don't want to dive in straight away, especially if you're into FIFA Manager, I would say recommend do what I'm doing now. Go play it as a demo, see how you think, see how you feel, if it's improved in the last couple of years. At the moment, it seems alright. First impressions are good. but we've got to obviously go and see what the match is like. For me, that's important. See if the gameplay is really good. Everything else is up to where it normally is, and I like the gestures as well, which is good. So yes, so a couple more minutes onto this. Again, it could be tedious for some of you who just want to get stuck into the action, which I can understand as well. But we've got to go through this just to make sure that it's just the first thing anyway. First thing that always happens during the start of the season. So we'll make sure we get that right as we're going through now. Going through these answers. It's like test this. Come on. Got to have a gesture. So it seems like this is going alright, this interview. So we're just going through this now. Last couple. Yeah, we've got to be positive, and that's that. We've finished the media thing already. So this is the outcome of how it all went, how they were feeling. Got to get the media on your side. That will push you forward as well. That'll give you a bit of power with the fans and with the chairman as well. So that is done. Now we're going to hopefully go on to the gameplay and just see how that is as well, which is again it's important. There's key into brilliance. Yeah, we'll play against the second string side. So this is quite new. You can change and move things around, which is interesting, which is good. So we've got 3 options there, 3 things you can do. We're just going to keep it nice and simple, just for testing purposes. And let's move forward. Oh wow, this looks good. Okay, initial graphics look really good. There's a nice little finish there on the graphics. This is Braintree Stadium. 4,000 people can sit in there. So not bad at the moment. This is new as well. Nice little sheet at the front, which looks good. It gives you little hints as well. So it's giving you little hints on what you could do during the team talk, the beginning of the team talk. It's decent. So again, you've got gestures, which is really good. A nice little feature of what you could say. So that's good. And obviously you've got your assistant manager. So we're going to press next. So it's highlighting the gestures, which I like this. Good. Speak to the assistant manager there as well. I'll get his feedback. And I like how it's all set up pretty good. With all the players on the outside as well. You've got your sub bench there as well, which is pretty good. So all your players on the outside. Yep. Alright, so obviously we're going to try and be confident as positive as we can be, and just casual. This is just a friendly. Words have meaning. Again, with Football Manager, there's no music in the background, so which is quite good. It gets you to concentrate a little bit more on the game as well. And you can have your own music playing in the background if you wish. So here we go. You're not going to fill the whole crowd because it's only a friendly. And again, we've got help menus which are coming up as well, which is a new layout that we can see. Gives you more information. I quite like that. So more interactive. There's your player's health. I like that. That's good. We've got some stats there as well. That moves on. More stats, in-game stats. Camera view you can change as well. And how it looks. Change the speed of the game. We'll start off very slow to start off with, just so we can see the movement and how it looks. Looks okay so far. Still got that sort of feel about it, how it has been, but it looks alright. Looks good. So here we are. We're going to change the camera angle just a little bit. So okay, good. Classic 2D. This is a good camera angle because you can actually see the back four, you can see full backs, the back two as well. Just showing you the different camera angles. Oh, it's gone and hit the post. That's probably too far. Data analyst there, but a good view from him. And obviously you could speed up the game as well, which we have just done, just to see a different aspect of the game as well. We'll go back to watching the game, but we'll speed it up. So obviously you can change it to extended highlights, main highlights, full game. So we'll go full game for a second. You've got commentary there as well. Key moments in the game. And just changing the camera angles, just showing you different angles there. We'll increase the speed to full. And that's obviously it's the slow. It's the height of the camera there. Oh, we're giving away a penalty. Oh. See if the keeper can save it. There we go. Oh, what a save, keeper. The keeper's managed to pull off a good save. That would have been embarrassing. And he's rolled it out. That's part of the tactic, what we want. And he's managed to do that, which is good. Lovely ball, springs it out wide, and the early crossing as well, which we want as well. So that was good, very good indeed. That's how we wanted to play. We want to play like that, rolling the ball out, getting the ball out wide, and then getting the crosses in. Good header. Oh, he's kept it on. Oh, he's given it away. Oh, we got lucky. So we're going to try and speed this up now. Just giving a different camera angle, which is pretty good. Good cross. We've got an injured player as well. We'll change him in right now. So we'll try this out. We'll click on him. Ball goes out. We'll go here. Quick substitution. That's nice. That's much quicker, much more effective. So now we've got a throw in, completed the sub. Nice graphics, again, that's really good. Oh, and it's a goal as well. Fantastic by Jordan. So a lovely play here, throw in. Slips it into him, back to the thrower, crosses it first time, goal into the forward. Very good, very good. He's kicked it out wide. So yeah, that's a good start for us at the moment. Obviously giving away the penalty, but they're playing how I want them to play, which is good. Nice little stat there that you see there on the corner of the screen, which is really good. Interesting. Oh, that was another chance. So full match. Now we're going to go to key highlights. So we'll see key highlights. As you can see, speeding up in the corner there, but you can still see the stats. The time is going. Well, we've got another injury. We won't do nothing yet. We'll just see how it goes. See at half time. So it's half time. Oh, we've got graphics here, graph. So they are working harder than us, which is true, but we're getting more of the ball. So they're working harder than us, so we're getting more of the ball. Okay, interesting. It's giving you more stats there. And obviously you've got the half-time team talk. Pointing the finger. See more team talk there as well. See, this gives you a chance to change things around if you need to. And moment. We don't need to, so we're still on key highlights. I like this view better, as you can get to see. I want to see the back four. I want to see how the players are positioned. I'll change camera angle in a sec. Just want to keep it at this one at the moment. So this is key highlight. Something's got to happen. Oh, that's good effort. Different angle. Oh, good strike. Oh, we've got an injury. So once you get a big injury, obviously if a player's really injured, can't carry on, it must come off. So we've made that change. And obviously you can see at the bottom they're all getting tired and fatigued as the game moves into the 70th minute. It's only 1-0. They're doing very well. Braintree, the reserves are doing very well against us. Second string team. Oh, it's good effort. Should score that. Still in this. We're in the 77th minute. Just trying to get a second goal. Good tackle. Now they hit us on the counter. Oof, lucky it goes wide. And now we're moving to the 80th minute. Counter attack from a throw in. Oh, good effort. And looks like we're going to get away with this one with a 1-0 win. Nice run out for both teams. And yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I'll have to obviously play it a little bit more, but first impressions, it's good. Does need needs obviously I need to play it a little bit more to see what other things it can offer. But at the moment, on the face of it, it looks good. So first impressions, good. I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10. First impressions, and hopefully it'll get even better.
Thanks for watching. I've been your boy Gamer Mark, and I'll see you in the next video.